We have the director, Michelle Mountain, and playwright, Janet Meyer Jackman.
Hi, Bart.
Hi, guys. Nice to see you.
You too.
Yeah, welcome back.
Thanks.
For our viewers, we have, I would say, theater royalty here at JTV. Michelle, I think, known to a lot of viewers for many productions you've been involved with at Purple Rose.
Mm-hmm.
And here you are helping to stage at the Michigan Theater, Janet's play.
Yeah,
Janet, you brought this play to us, 3 years ago?
something like that.
Yeah.
We had a concert reading at the theater, and Michelle directed that one. Michelle and I go back a long ways.
Yeah.
We go back to 1996, somewhere in there, at the Purple Rose.
That long?
That long.
That was my first year there.
I know.
So Juice is coming up next weekend at the Michigan Theater. Tell us what Juice is.
Okay.
I'll
It's-
just chime in, but
Yeah,
it's
chime in.
it's a story about a young woman and struggling to survive and raise her daughter, and out of nowhere, after 10 years of absence, her mother shows up at her door. And what do you do when they're estranged? So it's about them learning how to know each other again, and
it's-
understanding that.
and
How'd I
it's-
do?
that's great. And it's, it's not your typical mother-daughter story, of course, because of that absence. But it's got so many things in common with mother-daughter dynamics and relationships. And one thing I hope this is not a lie, but one thing I love about it is they actually get to know each other as people. And you don't always get that opportunity with your parents. I mean, hopefully you do at a certain age, and hopefully you can spend enough time with them, and you become family, but also, you're actually really funny, or I didn't know that fact about you growing up, or that kind of thing. And I think that's a really lovely part of it.
How would you describe this? What genre would you say the play is?
Dramedy?
Yeah, dramedy.
Dramedy?
Yeah.
Dramedy,
Yeah.
comedy and drama.
I mean, you're going to laugh, you might cry, you're most likely going to be somewhat surprised here and there.
Yeah.
Who is in Juice?
Oh, I'm so thrilled to have Elena Kerr come back for the role of Juice. She has read for Juice since I had my first home reading, where she and Kim came to my house to read the first 20 pages, and she has stayed on. And then we have Tiffany Lehman as Margaret, her mother, and she just got done with the production of Hunchback here. And then we have Jacob Williams, Justin Williams.
Justin Williams?
Yeah, sorry, Justin. And he is from Ypsilanti, and he does a lot of theater in
did not
Ypsilanti,
know that.
Detroit area. And Elena's coming in from Detroit. She lives there now. She used to be from Jackson. And then Diego, who everyone knows in the theater realm here.
He just goes by Diego now, I think.
Yeah, that's it.
Yes.
So a stellar cast.
Yes, I would second that.
And there they are.
Yeah.
And you've got, I think, a couple interesting things about this production. So you've done the reading a couple, 3 years ago, and now you're doing the show, and it's a full-blown, beautiful set, big cast. But you, as director and playwright, you are going to let the audience tell you what they think
Yep.
and what they want to pay.
It's kind of exactly. The play offers the opportunity for the audience to give their feedback both Wednesday and Sunday with the cast and us. And the script is still in work. I call this workshopping it. You're presenting it in a very formal way to the audience. And so they get that chance. And Wednesday is our preview, and it's pay what you can. So, if you have $5 or a quarter, it doesn't matter, a dime, a penny, come see the show. Because we want you to experience it.
And you're workshopping this. You plan to make this show go all the way to Broadway.
Oh, in a dream.
Well, let's go to London instead.
Okay.
Well, why not?
Exactly.
I'm just thrilled that I tell you, Bart, as the playwright, I've never had my play have legs underneath it and be in production. And I've shared this with Michelle, is it's so surreal that what has played in my head, you know, when I write, because I see it all here and I put it on paper, and now it's exactly what I saw in my head, but in real life. And then I forget I wrote it because I'm really enjoying it. So
Yeah,
it's
that cracked me up. The first time she was like, I forgot I wrote it. I was like, what?
you know, it's just so surreal to be in that position, but I'm so blessed to have everybody behind me with Steve, and the community has really been part of it too, and I'm just really thrilled.
We've got some photos, I think, from the rehearsals.
Great.
It's set where and when?
It's in Greenwich Village during the 1970s. That's Elena and Jacob. They're, I think, the first week or two of rehearsals. And there's Diego, Jacob, and Tiffany as Margaret, and then Michelle's in the background, in the mirror,
In the right spot.
and again, mother and daughter.
That's a pretty nice and elaborate set you got going there.
That was, that's at Art 634. That's where we rehearsed.
Oh,
Yeah. And then now the set is up. This was from last night. And you can see the set's up. We're just starting to paint it, and it's coming to life, and it's fabulous. And I really hope people take a chance and come see it, because the new show is, you know, when they're not familiar, they tend to, I don't know.
well, you're biased. You wrote it, but what about you, Michelle?
I think it's great.
Yeah.
And I want to plug the Pay What You Can, because theater has to be expensive now. It's so expensive, and most theaters' spaces are small, so they, you know, Pay What You Can is a way for anybody to come if they're free that day. You know, and especially if you've never seen a play before, it'll cost you $25 and a couple hours just to see if you like it. You know, you don't have to spend, I mean, Broadway, oi,
yeah.
you know, and even I worked in Massachusetts last summer, and the tickets were $80. And that's a lot of money, you know.
Exactly.
So, but I don't know what we just said. What was I supposed to be answering instead of Pay What You Can?
Janet, is there any of your personal life in this story?
My mother's in it.
Ah,
My nephew came to see it, and he told me he could see my mom in there, and I said, well, good.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, because she had her own little quirks, and it worked.
that's awesome.
Yeah, so it's kind of cool. And I did a lot of research. When I went to New York to see To Kill a Mockingbird, I spent time down in Greenwich Village really researching and going to the library and filling in the blanks, and found out from a local woman was walking down the sidewalk with her 3 or 4 little dogs. And I said, you look like you could have lived here in the 1970s, because she was very flamboyant and but older, and she did. And I says, well, I'm writing a play, and I have some questions. And so I asked her the questions, and she gave me these really cool answers, and they're all in the play.
See, this is perfect thing about don't ask, don't get. You took a chance. She turned out to be great.
Yeah.
You got something you needed in an environment, who knows.
Yeah, I found out you cannot park behind an apartment building in Greenwich Village.
Crazy.
Only in New Jersey.
Is there behind an apartment building?
Yeah. In New Jersey, you can't.
Yeah, that's
All
great.
right. 4 chances to see
Absolutely.
Juice, a new play by Janet Meyer Jackman. It's happening starting next Wednesday with preview night, then shows Friday, Saturday, and a Sunday matinee. Get your tickets scanned here or go to the Michigan Theater.
Absolutely. Thank you, Bart.
Have a great show. Break a
Thank you.
leg.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The author, the playwright, Janet Meyer Jackman, presenting a new play, Juice, along with the director, Michelle Mountain.